Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Tony Ann here, and today we're talking about America's favorite pastime, wasting stuff. It's no longer about what we need, it's about collecting, consuming, and curating clutter. We have to buy everything that we see, and we have to buy loads of it. Whether it's 20 color-coded Stanley cups or a plush labubu staring into your soul at 3 a.m., the obsession with novelty is real. And even as inflation climbs and wages stagnate, we're swiping, tapping, and spending like we don't have bills. Let's go ahead and react to these TikToks and dive into the world of overconsumption.
Packing my tumbler to go on a date. Are we going on a date with the tumbler or a person? Are they a stranger? Because might just be the first date and that's it. Okay, yeah, don't forget 2 lipsticks, your perfumes. Yeah, might as well bring the lint roller. Yeah, show us the fancy trash can. Just bring a tote bag, lady. Come on.
First off, the ice cubes, Stanley formatted ice cube trays, very unique, but totally not necessary because you can just put regular ice cubes that you get from your fridge into the Stanley cup. Stanley cups are like the beginning of the overconsumption, I feel like. And now it's just gotten out of control to where we can accessorize and really customize our Stanley cups. This girl here has a backpack on her Stanley cup. I don't know why you can't just carry a purse with you. You have to have your water bottle have your purse on it. It's kind of weird. And she even attached a little mini umbrella onto the Stanley cup. I already knew when I saw her polished nails and the sweater, it's just, I already know what type of video this is. It's one of those aesthetic videos where it's just to want whatever she has. I always make a joke how I have my Stanley, which is just a Stanley-ish type of water bottle that you get from Walmart, right? They don't have to be Stanley branded per se. Honestly, to me, they're all pretty much the same. If you guys think differently, then let me know. But otherwise, I don't really like Stanley cups.
Things that are completely normal that social media has told you they aren't. It's completely normal to use the same cell phone for years, re-wearing the same clothes all the time, using up every last bit of product before you purchase a new one. Kind of going in with the theme of makeup, your makeup has not expired, it's totally safe to use it until it's empty. Not purchasing new hair care products all the time. It's totally normal to use up the hair care products that you have before purchasing new ones. Not buying a new water bottle every time there's a new trendy one that came out. It's totally normal to use the same water bottle you've had for years, as long as you regularly clean it. Not changing the aesthetic of your home every time a new decor trend comes out.
Kudos to her for making this video. Honestly, you'd think that it's common sense that it's normal to use up all the products. It's normal to use an older phone. Really facts on the older phone thing, I still have an iPhone 11 and I don't have any plans on changing it anytime soon. When they start to slow the phones down, then maybe I guess I have to. But a lot of people make it a habit to just buy the next phone that comes out immediately. It's okay to use the same water bottle for years as long as you clean it. When you go into stores like Ross, Burlington, it's really easy to be tempted by the last minute section, you know, when you're checking out. All of a sudden, I end up coming home with a new water bottle when I didn't need to.
We have a girl who managed to combine almost every consumerism hot product into one video, so let's just endure this together, shall we? The amount of other things you could buy for the price of that labubu and its outfit. You may be thinking to yourself, there's actually no way she went out in public with a water bottle purse, with the labubu attached to it wearing a designer outfit. But unfortunately, yes. Are we going on a 3-mile hike?
I'm telling you, it's the sweater and the nails combo that I already know this is going to be consumerism garbage. Now we have to bring our Stanley cup everywhere. There has to be a compartment in your purse for the Stanley cup. And also the labubu, That's something that I'm not too well versed on. You guys can tell me in the comment section about the labubus. It seems like they are pretty expensive. There was a collector's one that I saw that's for $64. What does that do for me? I can't eat it. It doesn't bring me money. So why do we have it on our purses? Do we really need to be carrying so many things with us? The amount of junk that Americans have is crazy. I actually recently just moved to a different state and I still have my boxes right here in front of me. And when I was moving, I realized just how much junk that I accumulated over the years. Why do I have so many shirts with tags on them? There's always gonna be somebody who harbors more junk than I do. As a whole, like, I know our landfills are hurting. And a lot of it is plastic, which doesn't really degrade. We learned that from our elementary school: reduce, reuse, and recycle. That's what we all should be doing, but we don't. Maybe we have a lot of FOMO. Maybe we just want to be within the in crowd and everybody has a Stanley. Everybody has a labubu. We end up buying so many things that we don't need.
Let's pick a Stanley for today. We're gonna go with the cream. We're gonna go with the cream boot. We're gonna pick the blue straw. And now a straw topper. What are we gonna go with today? We're gonna go with the sunshine. Ready for the day.
This really does just scream high schooler to me. It's very childish because a lot of us have like a fixation in high school, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. When we had our silly bands, right? We had a specific color coordination that we would do for our outfit, or we would wear a specific headband. That same fixation is now going over to Stanleys. Now we have to customize it for the day. So I want a blue straw today. I want a purple straw today. I want a cream color boot or a red color boot. We are coming from a place of privilege here in the United States that we have the time to customize our water bottles when there's some people who are begging to have a water bottle.
So I was tagged in a video where a young lady duetted one of my videos. Now before I carry on, I'd like to say that I respect everyone's personal opinions and they're entitled to feel the way they want to feel. But I'd like to interject here to reintroduce myself to those who don't know me that well. I'm a working wife and mother of 3, and I decided a long time ago, even back when we had no money, living paycheck to paycheck, that I was going to make my home my happy place, no matter how much or how little we had. It's a cold and crazy world out here, and as opposed to us finding satisfaction in the streets and people's establishments, I choose to do it at home. And every one of my family members enjoys home too. My teens like having friends over, we like having family over, and the way I set my home up brings relaxation and enjoyment, but also helps me enjoy what some would consider tumultuous tasks.
She's justifying overconsumption. I'm trying to see how I can see it from her perspective, where the world is harsh and it sucks out there, which is why you want to come home and you want to make your home like your happy place. I understand the sentiment, but I think that she could get this done. She can have a joyful home without all these things. Some people grew up hearing, I can't afford that. They don't want to pass that down to where their children can't get things. But I honestly feel like it's good when you can pass down the idea of value to children, so that way they value things more. I feel like with all these little gadgets, all these little, frivolous things, it teaches them to be very materialistic and teaches them that in order to be happy, you need to have these things.
I saw this on Facebook and it says my shower room. Oh my God. First things first, this is only $1,100 billion worth of product. Like, this doesn't overstimulate you? What is your pH balance? This many chemicals on your body could not be healthy. Not only that, but like, when I'm in a shower that has a shower curtain and the plastic liner sticks to me while I'm showering, it makes me want to peel my skin off. I can only imagine turning around and hitting my elbow or my butt cheek on any one of these shelves. Put me into a grave. How do you deal with this?
Again, our privilege, right? So now we can have so many products just laid out for us in our bathroom. We have like 10 different soaps, 10 different skincare, 10 different shampoos. I think I can get down with the men on this one where they love their 18-in-1 shampoos. and conditioners. Maybe we should actually follow after men, because I don't see too many men in these overconsumerism TikToks. It's a lot of women. Is it society that targets women specifically because we are known to be the shoppers, we are known to be the ones that want to buy up everything? I honestly bet that she is not using every soap to its full capacity.
I have a lot of issues with hyperconsumerism in the beauty space, but my biggest one by far is that it's resulted in people losing the art of product maximization. Like, back in my day, when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? I would watch tutorials and figure out how to use the same product in like 57 different ways. That was, you know, that's what the girls were doing, you know what I'm saying? And nowadays, it's like every day is a new product, new concealer, new blush, new foundation. And people think that the answer to knowing how to do different techniques or knowing how to get different looks is, oh, I just need to buy a new foundation. I just need to buy a new concealer. I just need to buy, no. You just gotta learn a new technique. And that's the type of beauty content creator that I am for real. Cause I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, I like trying new products. I love, you know, now that I'm in a place where I have like 1,000,001 makeup products, I'm getting scent makeup, that's so fun, that's so fresh. But at the end of the day, my heart is always gonna lie in showing you how to maximize the products you already have. All of those different routines with the same products I've been using. I've been using the same foundation for like the last 4 years. You can check the records.
The same money that it took to make that high-end product is the same money that it takes to make a NYX or a drugstore product. They're not really different in quality. So that's why I stick to my NYX, I stick to my CoverGirl, Revlon, all those drugstore makeups, because first of all, I can afford them. And secondly, they're not really any different than the high-end products. It really does come down to how you use them. And honestly, girls, use your makeup to its fullest. That blush palette better be all the way down. And I know, open up one of your palettes right now. I can guarantee you that there are a lot of colors that you guys have not used yet. But what do you guys do? You walk your happy self down to Ulta or Sephora and get you a whole nother $30 palette that you don't need.
Hi, dermatologist here. You know I hate these videos because they encourage waste and overconsumption, but I especially hate the fact that they always spill some of what they're pouring. Okay, water cooler. I like the Garnier micellar water, but we really shouldn't be decanting products like this. And I don't understand why we couldn't just use it in the bottle that it came in. Oh, and a disposable sponge. Terrible. Reusable cotton rounds are the way to go. Why are we putting our laundry pods on display? Also, this is totally random. We restocked laundry, kitchen, and bathroom. Okay, yeah, more disposable sponges. Waste.
So this is decanting, where we're taking things out of its original container and putting them into more pretty glass labeled containers. I think people really say that it's just tacky because the original containers are tacky, right? Fabuloso. It's a plastic bottle. It's not, you know, that sightly. It's not really nice to look at. Then put it underneath the cabinet. There's a lot of waste when it comes to the cleaning side of TikTok. Like, you see people using excessive amounts of soap, Ajax, any cleaner that you can imagine. They just dump the whole bottle. How privileged do we have to be to buy all of these things and just waste them? And they get millions of views. There are a lot of people who are just watching it and enjoying it.
I thought it was common knowledge that luxury items aren't that expensive to make. Like, you're really just paying for the brand of it all. It's like how much worth people are putting into the brand itself and giving it like the status of being luxury. And like, if a company comes out and prices their bags at a certain price point and says we're a luxury brand, even though it costs $50 to make and they sell it for $50,000, it is the people putting the worth of that brand into the brand.
Yes, we are the ones as the consumers that give the luxury brands the name and the money, and we put value into luxury brands. People who buy Lululemon, I think, are the Delulu people. You don't need to buy Lululemon to exercise. You can use your old clothes, again, remember, reduce, reuse, recycle. Why do we have to buy Gymshark? Because it's Gymshark. You're not getting 100% better quality from these name brands. That's what you would think, but that's not always the case. The type of clothes that they are giving out is 100% polyester, 100% plastic, the same stuff that they're giving in Shein, same stuff they're giving to you from Temu. How are they going to make their money? They have to keep their margins small. So they have to cheap out. They get cheap labor, they get cheap materials. A lot of people, they know that, and they still give into it because they're what? They're keeping up with the Joneses. They have FOMO. They don't want to be the odd one out. They don't want to be seen wearing Shein. They don't want to be seen wearing their old clothes. So this really does just bring a whole discourse about our society and our mentality and just what we're doing to ourselves as Americans. Like, no other country has to deal with this as much as we deal with this. Other countries on the outside looking in, they're like, Americans are privileged. Americans are very wasteful. That stuff doesn't exist in their country because they what? They use everything to its fullest. And then they move on to the next thing. That's not a concept over here. Over here, it's you buy the new thing, and when it's no longer cool, you buy another new thing. Alrighty everybody, so that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to give this video a big thumbs up. That does help me out a lot. And also consider subscribing to the channel so you guys never miss a beat on when I post. Also, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about consumerism, overconsumption? Add to the discussion, leave a comment, and I will reply. I do have some new videos coming out for you guys, so please stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya!